once the seniors do their homework.
I just thought it was disrespectful to the seniors that had a proposal on the table and thought it could have waited a couple of weeks.
I mean, and point of order, there is a motion on the table to table this indefinitely, which takes precedent over a main motion. I mean, and it's an undebatable motion. The roll needs to be called on a motion to table.
All right, Council?
I would like, is that correct, Mr. Knudsen? Because I thought you have to deal with the one motion first before you pull another motion in.
Paragraph 4.5.3 says a motion to table takes precedence over a main motion.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, and the statement that is making to this community is what? Once again, our inability to act?
It's our ability to research a project thoroughly before we take an action.
Okay, and my disagreement is I don't think we're researching it thoroughly if the building is not up for sale,
Point of order,
and
Mayor, this is not a debatable,
we're not looking at the least
motion.
option. I am just trying to inform the council on why I would lean the way I would, because I will not support tabling the motion. I think it makes that statement to this community.
Yeah,
so there's a motion on the floor. Shar, would you call the roll? And the motion is to table.
Was there a second?
Yes, I seconded it. Sorry.
Bellows?
No.
Swecker?
Aye.
Little?
Aye.
LeBeau? No. Reib?
Aye.
Item 13 is new business.
I have new business, Mr. Mayor, if I could, just quickly. As you know, I missed the last council meeting when this item, previous item was not on the regular agenda, but was brought up under new business. And that concerns me. It's not about me, but it's about, we print an agenda and publish it so the public, who, Mr. Mayor, you have said more than once that we want to put the residents and the voters first. So when a surprise item is brought up for a vote, the public, they don't have a chance to comment on it, to give input on it. So it's not fair to the public, and it's really not fair to the council either. So I would just propose that we do not do that in the future. New business is for council discussion, and then if we discuss an item and decide together that we want to bring it forward for a vote at the next council meeting or a future council meeting, I think that would be appropriate. But to do an action item under new business, I would just suggest that as a council we don't do that again.
Is there anything else for new business?
You know, I take your point well taken, Ms. Reib. I also think we need to have more productive work sessions then so we can get through some of these conversations.
Okay, well, the last work session went till midnight, so.
I think I've already made my statement, Councilmember Reib.
I didn't hear you, Mayor.
I think that is why we have a policy of rules and procedures governing
and
the
that's
council.
what the policy says.
And the policy said
Discussion only.
if there's a 2-2 vote, it gets extended to the next meeting. That's what happened. I'm grateful that it happened because it prompted, I think, helpful discussion.
If I could ask the city attorney to clarify, what does our council policy say about new business?
This was back to 1999.
Section 3.1, I won't read the whole thing. It's like kind of a second paragraph states, no item of business will be considered by the council which does not appear on the agenda for the meeting except that the agenda can be amended for items of business that require immediate consideration and are declared as such by a majority vote of the council members present.
Right.
So it did not follow council policy, and I just respectfully request that we don't do that again.
City Administrator Milkey, do you have any announcements?
I do not, Mayor. Thank you.
All right, council members, just for the viewing audience, this is what we had to read for the meeting tonight. This council has put in a significant number of hours in candidate interviews, plus about a 6-hour session reviewing the budget. I want to thank the council for their hard work. Our next regularly scheduled meeting is March 21st, and this meeting is adjourned.